Kia ora and welcome to the Petone Recreation Ground for this round 10 match between the home side, the Petone Villagers, taking on Marist St Pat's, and what is a battle between second on the table versus seventh. And if anything to go by, there's always a big rivalry between these two clubs. The score lines have always been close, and someone who knows about playing in this match is our co-commentator this afternoon, recently retired due to baby duties and work, Dylan Williamson. Dylan, great to have you on the broadcast today. Your thoughts heading into this game?
Yeah, well, it was a pleasure to be here. To be honest, I was a bit surprised you'd want a washed-up Prem player to come help you commentate, but the best seats in the house up here, so I'm excited. It'll be a good game, especially for Logan Henry's 100th game, so that makes it exciting for the team, the supporters, and everyone watching. So.
Tell us about Logan. You've played with him for a few seasons now. What's he bring to this team? Yeah,
so Logan, I think he debuted for the Prems in about 2017. So he's a couple of years younger than me, but he made the Prems before me. When he kind of realised, rugby, he's got a future in rugby, that's when you saw the switch, and, he became the ultimate professional. And you can see it in the team talks, you can see it when he challenges the coaches. He brings that aura of a professional player, and, he got the treats of playing for the Hurricanes as well. And you can see it in his training. He preps well, he talks well with the boys, everyone respects him, and the club respects him as well. So, yeah, awesome to have in the team, and he's an exciting player to watch. So, should be good to see.
And as well as being his 100th game, they've also given him the captaincy as well for this afternoon. It's a special honour. So.
Yeah. So it'll be good to see him at a speech in the club rooms after, see how he goes.
Yep.
But yeah, he'll be awesome today, and obviously with having him and Cam as like a 1-2 punch.
Yep.
Logan's probably a little bit ahead there. But yeah, the boys enjoy him, the boys listen to him, so yeah, he's great to have on the field.
Well, and of course, one of his brothers is the water carrier. He's Mason Henry. He's already out there in the middle of the field with the bottles. And what a great occasion this will be for one of the loyal servants of the game in Wellington, but also in Manawatu, where he played for the Manawatu Turbos for a few seasons as well, as the players that aren't playing for the Premiers today made a tunnel for him.
Here they come.
Well, this is Marist St Pat's onto the paddock first.
Oh, we don't want to see them.
Well, they're led out by their captain, Milan Krilitic, and he's had a strong season as the dynamic number 7 for the Scarlets. He'll be on the Huddy Hui this Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So let's just hope he gets through this game so he can actually do the interview. But Marist St Pat's, of course, have been hit by a lot of injuries this season. In particular, their seconds that have only just managed to put a team on the field. They actually beat the Petone Reserves before, Dylan. That was a big upset.
Yeah, to be honest, I was surprised. The Petone Bees are going awesome this year, and the culture they've brought to the club is just amazing. So, to be honest, I thought it was going to be an easy Petone game, but obviously didn't go our way, so very surprised.
And here he is onto the field. Logan Henry as the Petone chant echoes across the ground as he advances towards the centre of the field to embrace the special occasion. And now he's followed by the rest of his teammates coming out onto the field. Petone's only 2 losses this season have been at home against Oriental Rongotai and Upper Hutt. And they'll be looking forward to trying to continue on this winning run they've had. They've been on the road for the last 2 to 3 weeks. And they've got the services of Stanley Solomon at first 5 this afternoon to the Villagers. Lucky enough to be out here to play. Probably won't be able to play next week because he'll probably be in camp with the New Zealand under-20s. Dylan, as they head over to South Africa.
Yeah, so that's exciting for Stan. He's at next level of a player. You can see it in the way he goes. And for such a young player, under 20, he'll be telling all those older boys what's up. So he's awesome having the team. And when we lose him, we're going to have to bring in someone else. And with TJ injured at the moment, we're going to be looking at our depth for the backs there.
TJ Clark with a knee niggle that he picked up a few weeks ago against Oriental Rongotai. Our referee today is Ollie Mickey. He's been a regular on Huddy Sports, been a co-commentator, particularly when it's a Wellington College game. He is the referee for this afternoon in his 10th game for the Wellington Referees Association. And the kickoff has been received by Marist St Pat's, and they will kick it down towards Lockie Forbes, who's right on that eastern touchline, fires it into Stanley Solomon, a kick downtown And chasing here is Tomasi Connor with the ball. Ooh, nearly charged down there by Lockie Forbes, and great pressure applied. And that is out on the full, and this is going to be the first line out of the game. Now, the start of the season, Dylan, you, of course, played many years in the line out. The line outs were a bit shaky at the start of the season, but they seem to have improved.
Yeah, so line outs are a hard one. All pretty much that whole forward pack, bar maybe 3. It's all different compared to previous years. So now they've got a bit of rhythm and they're looking better. And like Sam Tanisi and Brad are kind of looking after the forwards there. And having Connor, he's a smart football player. So I can see him having a big future for Petone.
Here we are, centre field, Carter out to Solomon. Solomon out to Forbes, comes in field to the man we were just talking about before, Connor Tuivao. And Marist is struggling to bring him down. Nix Harrison brings him down just 5 metres short of the line. Henry fires it out to Solomon, stretching out to the back, loose pass, but picked up by Braith Ingram. Oh, good pass by Carter, but it's a loose run from him. It's gone backwards, and Emery's there to tidy up the scraps. Push back 10 away from the southern try line. Henry back again, low pass picked up by Katoa. He's a product of Otago Boys High School. He's made a big difference coming into this Villagers pack. Tornesi, another hard-working lock, going into his work. High pass out from Henry. Wrapped up again. Marist St. Pat's defence holding them out, and it's been knocked on into contact, so it's going to be the first scrum of the game. Marist St. Pat's will have the scrum feed. And Dylan, of course, you know about these scrum battles and some of the...
I hate a scrum, but that's all right. Especially being a lock and you're in tight spaces. But it's interesting to see how they go today. There's 2 good props here and a good hooker. So up front we're good, and got a good loose... got the good loosies at the back as well, so it should be a good comp today. I'm not sure if the MSP if they're missing many players.
They haven't got Vince Zakaria. He's been out injured for a few weeks now, but they've got Ivan Fepalai, who was part of the Moana Pacifica program, and he played against the Highlanders just recently, so he's out there for what they call the Red Machine this afternoon. Centre field, and it's the first penalty of the match as the back line for Petone was offside. Centre field right on the 22. And also a good Petone having Lossi Filippo back as well. He's actually been away for the last few weekends, not because of injury, because he actually got called up into the Crusaders, didn't he?
Yes, that's very exciting. I didn't even know that till I saw a photo from the Crusaders.
Yeah.
So obviously he's, in and around that professional environment, and to have him back is going to be massive today.
So Marist St. Pat's with their first line-out throw. It's going to be Charlie Hankins to throw this into the line-out. He's a product of Sacred Heart College in Auckland. There's about 3 or 4 players from Sacred Heart on this Marist St. Pat's side. Hankins, of course, his grandfather is a legend at the Marist St. Pat's club, Brian McGuinness, of course.
So Petone want to make sure they compete at every line-out here, and they've done well there to try and disrupt that.
Well, here comes the drive from the line-out. Ball's at the back, and it's another advantage by the looks of it being played by Ollie Mickey. And this is a good charge here by Marist St. Pat's. Petone disrupting it, but the penalty comes. Offside is the call.
Just a bit too eager there, a bit too keen. But that's good. It means they're excited. They're excited to play, so we'll make it interesting today. It's good to see Pucky out there.
Yes.
Yes, he's about 45 years old, I think.
Yeah.
But he's out there. He still looks fit, so let's see how he goes.
So Marist St. Pat's into the 22, northern end of the Petone Recreational Ground, eastern touchline. As we await the ball, as it's been kicked right down towards number 4 field by the looks of it. One brave soul's having to chase it back. Well, he's got a decent nudge on him. But just short of the Bob Scott retirement home board.
But not too windy today, Brad.
No, we get some beautiful conditions here at the Rec. It's actually a bit like a late summer's day, really. And the field, of course, is in picture perfect form. Loose pass, and it's been picked up by the Villagers. Solomon bangs this downtown, but pretty much it's pretty much the same spot again. So another line out for Marist St. Pat's. So roughly gone 5 minutes into this game. 0 is the score. And always you've played a number of times against Marist St. Pat's, Dylan. They've always been close encounters, haven't they?
Yeah, and I think they're probably won more than we've won, to be honest, with me. There was a game last year that if we won, we would have been top 4 for the Jubilee Cup, and we ended up just missing that, and it was a try in the last 5 minutes that got it. So they got a rolling maul here. They're going strong here, and we've got a knock on or a. Now we've got a scrum.
No, we're on. That's that one. We're HDMI 1. Yep, yeah, I have. It's not working. Yes, I have. We're not hearing anything. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything on the YouTube channel. Yeah, it's very faint. Very faint. You can only just hear it.
A punter's just me saying,
yeah.
Stop saying alpha.
Oh, yeah. Just doing that. Try to see if it comes up on you. Yeah, they're all correct. Well, we can only hear you Atmos fine. It's the only thing. Yeah, so it's coming. The only thing we're coming through is the camera. Yeah, but that's all I can hear. It's not coming through these. One, two, 1, 2. It's working now. Welcome back. We've just had a few audio issues. Hopefully those have worked. It is 7-0 to Marist St. Pat's, an early try for them. So the Villagers behind early on in this 100th match for Logan Henry.
Nice from Pucky.
Unfortunately, that's a forward pass, and so that's going to be a scrum for Marist St. Pat's. A few times this season they've done that, Dylan, where they've just pushed it out a bit too far. But unfortunately, they tend to get that wrong when they get inside the attacking part.
Well, when you've got Belgium on the wing, you try and get them the ball as quickly as you can. But yeah, sometimes they push it too far and just doesn't quite go to plan.
St. Pat's scrum. And it's going to be Sam Connor, the Englishman from Northern Hampton, who's going to feed this scrum, but it's going to be a reset.
Is he a new halfback, is he?
Yeah, he's come over this season. 6 tries so far in the competition, so he's going pretty good. So
yeah, the first few scrums have gone steady, so we'll see how this one goes.
Good scrum, they come together. And Connor will feed this. Fired it out, chipped over the top by Milne.
That's good play there.
Oh, it's very good play. Augustino nearly latching onto that, but Forbes calm under pressure. Kicks it over the top.
That's a good kick.
This could potentially, if it rolls over, be a 50-22. But no, it just manages to stay. It's been knocked on. And so Petone are going to have the scrum inside the 22.
That's good pressure there, Brad.
No, it's not. Just keep talking, Bill. Just keep talking while I get this sorted.
So what, Belgium broke about 3 tackles there, and he has scored a try to hopefully even it up for Petone. Not an easy kick here. I'd hate to say it, but MSP have looked better for the first quarter of an hour there, but Petone hopefully even it up, and then we're back to even game here.
Might be that cool because that's got a phrase in it that we'll just try and live off.
Was that down, was it?
I just played around with that program, mate, see what it does.
Or was it down?
Just only slightly. Oh, back. Must be that. Funny, isn't it?
Didn't take much.
Didn't, yeah, it's gremlins. Right, we're back. Well, hopefully you can hear us now. Just had to play around with a few settings, but it seems to be working. We just did a little test on our end, and Marist St. Pat's have scored their second try. 12-7 is the score. And that was a risky one there, Dylan, by Marist St. Pat's. They got it right back at the back there, and they managed to get it just before it went over the dead ball line.
Yeah, there was a charge down kick, and they've done well. And here's Connor with from the kickoff. Is he going all the way?
Oh, he could go all the way.
Great try.
Oh, that is a brilliant try by Connor Tuival. And he equalises it and makes it 12-7. Wow, it's a high-scoring game so far, Dylan. And
yes.
Jeepers, this is a
what do you call it? A seesaw battle.
12 all now. So
that was great from Connor. I can say I've never done that and from a kickoff, so he'll be happy for that. And then a tough kick for Stan. He managed to get the one before. This one's a bit closer to the sideline.
Difficult kick for Stanley Solomon. It's his 16th game for the Villagers. His father will be here, Solly. He's a regular, follows his son everywhere, particularly into the rugby championship competition. Here we go. Solomon lining this one up. Kicks it through. But it's drifted away to the left, so the score is going to be 12 all with 17.5 minutes gone. And that was probably one of the fastest tries from a kickoff this season, Dylan. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, Connor did very well there.
Restart, well taken by Seth Clayton. Secured at the back as Logan Henry. Looks out to the left, Sam Tornesi. Quick pass it to Alapati Soki. Brought down by Krilitic. Centre field is Solomon, awaiting the arrival of the ball. Kicks it high with the Gary Owen. Chasing after it. Oh, it's been knocked on there by Belgium. And so that's going to be gone into touch and a line out for Marist St. Pat's. So, early battles on so far between these two sides. And it's a good contest so far. Well taken. So, scrum roughly 10 in from the eastern touchline. Halfway. 12 all is the score. This is a run of home games for Petone. 3 home games. Of course, Marist St. Pat's at the moment. McBain next week against Huddle Boys Marist and Parramatta Pliverton.
That'll be one you do not want to miss.
Oh, exactly. Next week indeed. State of origin of the Hutt Valley. Oh, here goes Kalfono Na. Aggressive player.
They look a bit disorganised there, Brad.
Yeah, they've just
done well.
Yeah, 6s and 7s, but they've done pretty well. It's Jonathan Bailey who's over the top there, but he can't get onto the ball. Connor fires it out to James Zeno. And Zeno tries to fend off Henry. Brought down, forward. And that looks like it came off the side of the boot, but well taken by Hosking. But Ollie Mickey has found a penalty.
Might have been from the touchy there.
Yes, offside. So this could be an interesting decision for Marist St. Pat's. No win today, and they're going to go for the shot at goal. And it's going to be Rike Milne who's going to step up to kick this one. 92 points in the...
Oh, he's just been hit on the forehead.
Oh, jeez.
Might be an HIA. We'll hold off there.
Well, I think Keelan Whitman, who's running the water today, he's out injured. I think he's just injured another teammate. So 92 points in the competition for Milne. He's from Hamilton Boys High School. It's nice, it's flat, but it's drifted away. So tends to be people kick better in the rec when it's windy, Dylan.
Yes. Because it's going to be a close game, so those 3-point opportunities are going to count. So let's see how it goes for the end of the game if that's how close it was.
So 22-metre dropout for Petone. And Solomon dotting the ball. And he'll kick this right back towards halfway. And well taken and well tackled. But the arms come out again against Petone. So another advantage is being played. So discipline has been a concern early on in this match.
Yeah, the ref doesn't seem to be on our side at the moment. So we're going to have to zero ruck it or make sure we're always tackling low.
Well, charged by Hankins.
Because MSP are still looking disorganised and our defence is looking great, so these penalties are really holding us back.
Oh, and this is a good break, and they nearly cut it through, and that was Francis Metric who nearly broke open. Zeno, sensing an opportunity, runs into Tornesi. Connor fires it out to Tom Adams. Centre field, Marist St. Pat's, 2 away from the 22. Zeno, yet again.
Good tackle from Tom Carter.
And Tom Carter doing a sterling job with that tackle. Kick through by Connor, and he's fallen to the ground just before Solomon. Oh, there's a flying player coming in there, but play on is the cool loose pass. Zeno having to tidy back up again.
That's good pressure D there. Good line speed.
Good speed indeed by Marist St. Pat's, and they've been penalised. And it looks like it might have been Logan Henry that got that turnover there, Dylan.
He's not bad at that. He has got a few of those over the years.
Well, Logan Henry, good turnover over the top for Petone, and a relieving penalty.
That's when we needed it most, so he's done well there.
So Petone will have a line out, 8 metres inside their own half on the eastern touchline. This is a Huddy Sports broadcast, bringing you this round 10 match. We're going to also have a quick look later on at some of the scores from around the grounds in round 10. Because there are some big matchups as well, including the Jimmy Gerbich between Porniki and Oriental Rongotai. So Ryan Emery with the ball. Disrupted by Marist St. Pat's, and so they will steal the ball and have the attack again. High pass.
We have the more ball this half. We just need that ball in hand so we can play some of our shape.
Here's Zeno, wrapped up by Emery. And Connor, well, he's really working well in tandem with Milne. Milne kicks this towards Solomon. That could possibly be dangerous as he gets going. There's Solomon. High pass out to Belgium, to a Tangaloa. And he advances over halfway. And advantage has been played here against Marist St. Pat's. Tuivao. Out to Tornesi.
Well, we're on here.
And here's Filippo with a kick. But it's going to be secured by Marist St. Pat's. The advantage was called over by Ollie Mickey. And so a kicking duel ensures. Forbes into Solomon. Solomon kicks it down again. Back out to Connor. And Connor. Centre field with Milne again. It really is a game of force back at the moment, and Tua Tangaloa only knows one thing, and that's to run like a battering ram.
He is not going to kick it.
And he'll be brought down just short of halfway. 5 in from the eastern touchline, Clayton.
If we find some shape here, we should be all right.
Yeah, just keep ball in hand for the Villagers, that's the key. Ingram out to Filippo, here it comes. Pass out to Forbes, he's got Tuifal and Hoskins, and the ball comes out to Hoskins, and he's got plenty of pace if he can get going. He bounces off the first tackler, brought down by the second. They're in the 22 now. Henry looking to speed up play. Back to Solomon, it's gone backwards. And they have to start again. Katoa out to Bailey. And Tornesi looking for support. Oh, he couldn't hang on there, Bailey. It was an offload, but he couldn't latch on. And it's another error against Petone, and it's going to be a scrum outside the 22 from Marist St. Pat's, Dylan.
Yeah, we look good there from the far touch line. We look good there, played a bit of shape, found some space and made some meters. But yeah, got a bit too excited there with a couple line breaks. We should have tried to settle that and go back to shape.
Let's have a look at around the grounds for scores midway through the first half. 10-8 is the score between the Huddle Boys Marist Eagles and Johnsonville Hawks. 8-0 Old Boys University at Parramatta Plummerton. 10-all between Wainui and Tawa. And no score updates from the other ones on the Wellington Rugby app. We'll have a look at the Tribe app to see what that is doing. Good scrum. Connor fires it out to Milne. Centre field with Augustino. And
another tackle from Tom Carter.
He likes tackling, Tom. There's not much to him, is there, Dylan? But he knows how to tackle.
No, he's Daddy Carter at the moment. He's he's had a baby's day after us, so he's found some time to manage to get a season in, and he's looking good this season.
And here he is, the man we're speaking of, Carter, brought down, supported by Filippo. Henry, pass out to Clayton. Marist St. Pat's having to do a bit of defending now. Filippo again kicks it through. Can he chase after it? Hoskins, it bounces awkwardly.
Ooh.
And Noah Guys managed to secure it, but there's a penalty here against Marist St. Pat's for being offside. This is pretty much just outside the 22 centre field, kickable range.
I'd go for that, Brad.
Yep.
If I was skipper.
Yes, so decision time, and it's going to be a shot at goal, and it looks like it. Well, it's got to be Solomon taking this kick. Yes, it is. I thought it was Riley Forbes at one stage, but he was only there just to place the ball down.
Yeah, because you know it's going to be close, so you've got to take those 3 points when you get them, especially a nice easy one like that.
Now, the other scores actually haven't been uploaded yet because it looks like they actually haven't kicked off, so I think they're going to kick off at the usual time, which is mainly 2:45, but we'll wait and see for those score updates when they come through. Here is Sullivan. Not a breath of wind off to speak. And that is easy as you like for Solomon. And Petone are in the lead for the first time in this match. 15 points to 12, 28 minutes gone. And that was a lot better there by the home side there, Dylan, keeping control of the ball and not risking it too much.
Yeah, so what we used to do last year is every time you enter the half, you want to either leave with 3, 5 or 7 points, and they've done that there, so they'll be happy. And now their next job is the kickoff, so let's hopefully get this.
Ball taken by Katoa. He rumbles into contact. It's brought down by Nick Harrison. Nick Harrison was part of that St. Pat's Town team in 2010, part of the school's 125th. Narrowly lost the final against Silverstream that year. Matt Proctor was also in that team. He's a former All Black. Oh, that's kicked over the top. That is good play there by... It looks like Noah Guys, actually. Just confirming, because the jersey number is a bit different from the program.
We have a man down as well, our prop. And we don't have too many stocks on the bench there.
No, there's a few injuries with the props so far. They've got Essie Kelly Fukafuku who's coming back from injury. So he actually is from Kelston Boys High School. Excuse me. So he's Katoa receiving a bit of attention. Just double check this Marist St. Pat's backline. It looks like they've had a few positional changes. Looks like Metric might be out on the wing. He was actually registered to be in the midfield. And by the looks of it, he was wearing 15 as well. Musical jersey numbers here at the Rec.
Looks like it's his ankle. Just tape it up. She'll be right.
Well known for wearing layers of tape on his boots, and his rugby career was Namia Tialata. He used to have about 5 rolls on his ankle.
a whole budget.
Yeah.
A bit like Jack Ross, actually. He would go through about 3 roles.
He would, wouldn't he? So I think the one that actually looked like a mummy by the end of his career was Stephen Larkham, who played for Australia. He used to be wrapped up in all sorts of tapes by the end of his career.
And they get all the backs in, they put the tape on all their fingers, and you'd go get the tape and put for your line-out jumpers, and you've got Logan Henry putting it around his wrist, got Stan putting it around his wrist and their fingers. So he looks all right, he's up.
He's up and ready. Logan Henry kicks this high, kick just in. Oh, knocked on by Connor, and that was good pressure applied by Tuival. And it's going to be a line out for Petone, 8 away from halfway, grandstand touchline, with roughly about 11 minutes to go in the first half. The home side ahead 15 points to 12.
Let's see how we go here. We've got a good seat here to see this.
Henry finds its target to Bailey.
Nice.
Plug it down and they take it to the backs. Oh, good pass out to Max Hosking. He's centre field. He's got 2 to beat. Skips around 1. Can he go all the way? He fends off guys. And there's an advantage and a penalty. And that was very quick on the whistle there by Ollie Mickey. It's tapped quickly. Henry. They look to advance through Filippo.
Beauty. We've got a try there.
And that's a try to Lossie Filippo, back in the Villagers' colours after a stint with the Crusaders.
So that started from a tip-on from Sam Tanisi, passed it to Max, who's got the speed to burn. He usually likes to finish that, but he's done well to keep it alive. We had a penalty. Logan, 100 games, has a smarts to carry that on, quick tap, and then we score in the corner. So Logan will be happy for that. He initiated the quick tap.
Well, they saw that opportunity. Marist, St. Pat's were stretched.
Because the quick tap can be a coach killer if it doesn't go to plan. So let's see if Coach Greeny would be happy with that.
Look, in the background there, it looks like Filamana Fine in jersey 22. He's got his jersey off. Looks like he's warming up in the southern end there. He'll be itching to get out there, Dylan. You've played a few games with Filamana Fine.
Yeah, I can imagine it might be a early sub to get him on the field as soon as we can. He's been great for Moana this year. And, you know, he's young, so he's probably 3 or 4 years younger than me. But I remember his debut, and it was a McBain here. He scored a hat-trick on his debut.
That's right,
and
yes.
He would have been about 17 or 18 years old, and then from then you knew he was going to go far in rugby.
Conversion successful by Stanley Solomon. 22 plays 12. We have roughly 8 minutes to go in the first half. And what have Marist St. Pat's got to do here, Dylan? They started off well, but they've just let in 2 tries from the Villagers.
Well, they just look a bit disorganised. They've had a lot of ball, but they just need to find a bit of shape, and they'll be all right. But Petone just need to keep that pressure, especially with their defence. They're keeping that line speed, and they're looking really good to slow down MSP's ball.
Well, secured by Clayton. Back to Solomon. And Solomon darts that one towards the wing. And it's been secured by Tuatanga-Loa.
Well, lighten speed here. Slow that down. Big tackle from Big Bucky himself.
Well, exactly, and that's on Zeno. Oh, look, good work by Hankins. Looks to offload it. Brought down by Tuival. Connor. Good stretch and offload out to Augustino. They can't give this guy any space. Solomon. Oh, brought down by Connor. And they're stretching out. This is better play by the Scarlets. Reserve halfback in there, trying to get the ball.
Good speed there. Ryan Emery's forces them in.
Fepalai charging up forward. And Connor reaching back.
Backdoor.
Milne.
Nothing on.
Oh, and it's a loose pass again. And if it had been a flatter one, they might have got on in that corner. So now still in the 22, 5 inside. Stretching out with Milne.
There's good D there. MSP looking tired.
And Milne doing extremely well.
Great.
And then he cut open, and they could go over and score, and it's going to be Francis Metric on the score sheet for Marist St. Pat's.
They've done well there. We did get up in their face, but then we've dropped off a couple of tackles. So we need to make those tackles, especially if we're sprinting up there.
So 22-17. And that was it was a bit messy there for Marist St. Pat's, but key to that try, seeing it up, was Milne, the first 5. And he managed to get that offload out to Francis Metric. The name Metric has been well known, not only with Marist St. Pat's rugby, but with St. Pat's Town. Metric's brother Joseph was also in the first 15 at St. Pat's Town. And the Metric's also related to the English family, Bill English and Mary English.
You've got all the information.
Yeah.
Is it in your book?
Yeah, I did teach them. I did teach them too. So
yes.
Back at the day when I used to teach at St. Pat's Town all those years ago. So Milne. Plenty of distance, but it's drifted away. So the score's going to remain 22 points to 17 with 5 minutes to go here at the Petone Rec. There's high scoring first half. It's still anyone's game. And of course, it'll be interesting to see how many minutes Stanley Solomon plays, Dylan. I wonder if he's been restricted to a certain amount of minutes.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, so I'm unsure as well. I'm not sure who's on the bench.
Got Rory Willett, who can play first 5 as well.
Rory Willett might drop in there.
So Solomon restarts, kicks toward Nick Harrison, and Harrison is wrapped up very well by Tuival. 10 away from the 22.
We just want no penalties here. We want to make it to the half, stay in their half, and hopefully score some more points.
Secured well by Forbes. Marist St. Pat's looking at the counter ruck, but unfortunately
Logan will quick tap that.
they've been caught pushing forward offside, but that time Ollie Mickey wasn't going to let Henry get off with that one.
Looks like he's a centimetre off the mark there.
Well, you are an electrician, Dylan, so you would know about measurements.
Yeah. Was it measure twice, cut once?
Yep.
But there's a classic Cam Ferreira quick tap, and every ref seems to blow him up on it, and he blows them back.
Yep. Does he what?
Has a go at them every single time. But in saying that, he has scored about 10 tries off the quick tap. Usually a runaway.
He's a little whippersnapper as Cam Ferreira. Logan Henry, well known for doing that too. So the village is well stocked for having 2 quality halfbacks. Fortunately, no Ferreira in the roster this afternoon. So Ryan Emery. It's been overthrown. Hankins is there to tidy up the ball.
I think every line out we've done, we've gone to the back. We might just need to change it up.
Cross kick from Milne, but it really didn't work out to be what it wanted to do. Good stretch that time there by Noah Guys. Takes it towards halfway. Adams.
No penalties here, Brad. Just stay on side. Big tackles.
Whoa, and they rushed up too quickly that time, the Villagers, and this is a good break. And Marist St. Pat's got to try and make them pay. Oh, they get round Solomon, and they're only 10 away from the northern try line. Marist St. Pat's hot on attack. Here goes James Zeno, 4 away from the line.
Big tackle from Sam Tanisi there, slow that down.
Slow it down, and you don't want to give these forwards from Marist St. Pat's any opportunity because they can sniff and pounce. Zeno at the back, picks and goes. Village's defence has been heavily tested here.
MSP have the numbers here. Belgium and Lossie are going to shoot up.
Well, they're getting themselves into a favourable position. They're only 2 away from the line now. Pleads for offside, and it's finally come with a penalty. That's the crowd suggestion.
Do you think Ollie has a sore right arm?
Something's not right there.
Seems always to be up.
Oh, nearly there on the line, just held up. And now they've got numbers if they can get it out. It's slow coming from Connor. Here's Milne with the ball.
Nothing on.
Metric flicks it out to Augustino.
Oh, that's a forearm.
That's a big fend. But we're coming back for the penalty. And this is pretty much directly in front of the posts. I don't think Marist will turn down this opportunity for a shot at goal.
Yeah, see, this is what we wanted to avoid. So we were in their half from that kickoff, and we needed to just trust our defence, trust our discipline, and here we are. A gift 3 points, you must imagine.
Well, actually, they're going to put a scrum down. So they're obviously sensing that they can actually score a try in this last minute.
If I was still in that forward pack, I'd be geeing up a tight head here to show them they chose the wrong decision.
Well, a big decision, turning down the opportunity for points to make it 22-20, but they've gone for the scrum.
How many minutes left?
Well, we've only really got about 30 seconds left, Dylan. So here we go. Fed in by Connor. It's a solid scrum. Out the back they go. And Tuival's there to quickly please for a turnover. And that's a great victory for Petone.
Got a man down. Braithwaite well to get off the scrum there to make that tackle, make him cut back in.
And he's looks like he's hurt himself after that tackle. Yeah. So good penalty, holding on penalty for the Villagers. Ingram is back on his feet.
Hopefully that wasn't his head.
No, well, let's hope not. It's a kick into touch for Solomon, and that will be half-time here at the Petone Recreational Ground, and it is the home side ahead. But Marist St. Pat's Dylan have offered plenty in this half as well.
Yeah, I'd have to say it's been a seesaw game here, but I do think Petone are playing better, and MSP are just holding on, but they're holding on through our mistakes. So if we just need to cut that, go back to our game plan, go back to our shape, and we'll be fine.
So half-time here at the Petone Recreational Ground. We'll be back in a few minutes for the second half. Welcome back to the Petone Recreational Ground. 22 points to 17 is the score at half-time. And it's a game, Dylan, that pretty much if either team can cut down the errors and hang on to possession, they probably will win this game. Yeah,
that's what it's going to be in the end of the day. I still think Petone should be on top here. And, yeah, if we cut down those errors, play our shape, hopefully get the referee, Ollie, on our side, and they'll help us.
We'll change of direction. You probably get a change of arm too. So here we go.
Yeah, give it a rest.
Second half about to get underway.
This was one of my biggest fears here, Brad. The old kick-off into the sun. Petone Rec, where you're looking straight into the sun here.
Well, yeah, and it does get, as the shadows start to grow, as the sun descends, it does make it a little bit more difficult, particularly if there's any high kicks.
Not sure if you remember a couple of years ago, the ball bounced off my head. Then North scored in the...
yes, I do remember that one.
In the quarter-final. But I think they were supposed to be Jack Ross's ball, that one, and he's... Oh, what's happened here?
Well, they wanted to start the game before Ollie blew the whistle, so that's what happened. He was a bit too eager to get running again. Ollie Mickey just checking his watch, and we're finally underway. Short kick-off and well taken. That time by Seth Clayton. He actually comes from Adelaide, from Australia.
Yeah, he's an Aussie boy.
Yeah. Another high kick from Solomon out to Noah Guys. Wrapped up by the Petone forwards. Oh, trying to get over the top there was Emery, but good fast ball there by Marist St. Pat's. Nick Harrison putting his head down and working hard.
Just eyes up here. We're a bit short.
Well, a bit short, and they're stretching them. Oh, it's been knocked on. At Belgium, Tuatanga Loa.
There it is.
Oh, it's been picked up there by Francis Metric. He was trying to give it out to Lossie Filippo. Oh, it's been touched. Rich Studd's on the field in jersey 19. That's his debut match, Rich Studd. Former product of Wellington College. He spent a few years at Hutt Valley High School before that, before moving to Cole. He became deputy head boy. And he's made his debut here this afternoon. So I'm interested to see who he's replaced. It might be Brafe Ingram by the looks of it, Dylan.
Yeah, maybe it might have been a head knock. But Rich, he's an exciting player. He's a young boy. He's probably 4 years younger than me. He's done well to make the Prems here. He only came into the Bs halfway through the season. And obviously he's performing there well. So here he is playing for the Prems.
Centre field with Bailey. Runs into Guys and good pressure applied through Rich Studd. Here's Henry. Fires it out Filippo. Out to Tuatanga Loa. He tries to fend off Guys. And his knees on the ground and the release has been called. So Petone looking to start with passion and flair. A flat pass out to Tornesi, but not to be, said referee Mickey. The pass from Solomon was forward, and so it's going to be a scrum for Marist St. Pat's. And while we have a look around the grounds, let's have a look at some of these scores from around... Well, Dylan, Zinni McCormick, as you mentioned that comment before about the ball hitting your head, he just sent through a picture of you being hit by...
Yeah, we'll delete that one. Thanks, Zinni. I'm sure there's some photos of you dropping the ball.
Well, maybe been falconed as a referee too. So Zinni McCormick getting a bit of banter into the commentary box. 25-13, the Eagles ahead of Johnsonville. And 18-0, Old Boys University ahead of Marist St. Pat's. 22-16, Tawa ahead of Wainui. 3-all between Pornicky and Oris. 8-5, North's ahead of Upper Hutt.
That one's interesting there.
It is, and it's 10-5 between the Wolves and the Axemen. Back here, it is 22-17. Marist St. Pat's kick it through. Connor. It's a tight angle kick, but Forbes has done well. Passes in field to Solomon. Bounces in front of Marist St. Pat's. Kick through. Hit done by Connor. And the kicking games continue.
That's a good kick there.
Oh, that's a very good kick. That's got to be a 50-22.
50-22.
That's an mighty kick there by Riley Forbes. Well, and finally, teams are figuring out how to use the ball when there's no wind at all.
We just need a clean line-out catch, play some shape in the backs. If our backs get a bit more space, we should score off the third or fourth phase here. It starts with this line out.
It does. It starts with the line out. When do you think they'll go short, or will they go for the back again here, Dylan? Well, it's even overthrown.
Yeah.
Hankins again. That's about the third time he's stolen the ball at the back and overthrown. And they've been penalised, isolated. And it looks like it is a Rich Stud. It is, he got the turnover there for the Villagers.
Bridge will be happy there, especially on his debut game.
Well, the kicking tee's been run out, but Solomon has said, no, I'm going to kick the touch. So there's an opportunity for a shot at goal, but not to be.
Yeah, my father-in-law, old Gavin, he's a take the points kind of guy.
Yep.
So whenever if I was skipper and didn't take the points, he'd be blowing me up after the game.
It's almost like in pre-season rugby. Take the points.
Yeah, I probably would have taken the points there. Just we've only been in there half for just a penalty and a couple of phases, so you haven't been there long. And it's definitely a kickable penalty for Stan.
Well, will they go to the back again, or will they stick to the front? Ryan Emery goes to the back again, secured by Bailey. But it has been ruled not straight by Ollie Mickey. So Marist St. Pat's will survive again, and will have a scrum inside their own 22 on the 15-metre mark.
Yeah, that is a killer. You get the line out, and it's, yeah, not contested, a little bit not straight.
Well, it looks like Villamanafine is about to enter the field in jersey 22. So Fridge Marcina wanted the sub to happen, but it was a little bit too late, getting that through to the assistant referee.
I'm not sure where they'll slide him in there. Do you take Lockie off?
Yeah, you wonder where he goes. You probably
Max to the back, him on the wing, or do you want him in the centres?
Yeah, well, you probably still want to have that kicking with Forbes if you got that 50-22 before. Oh, and also Solomon's still out there as well, so maybe he's allowed to play a full game today. So the scrum battles have been pretty even so far. (22-17). With 46 minutes gone in this game, 6 minutes into the second half. Fed in by Connor. Oh, those front rows have come down and advantage has been played against Petone. Grayson Whitman's on for a wild offload. That was flat, said the referee. Francis Metric doing well to get round Stud. Guys wrapped up by Tuival. Stud's over there again trying to get the ball, but he can't.
There's good D there.
And Grayson Whitman is down in back play, taking a bit while to get up. Grayson Whitman, of course, won a Jubilee Cup last year with Oriental Rongotai. And he's joined his brother Keelan back at Marist St. Pat's.
Oh.
Loose pass, and it's been knocked on. And it's going to be a scrum for Petone in the 22.
We need to make the most of this here. We've got the ball in their 22. Big scrum, play some shape.
And the substitution is happening now. Villamanafine is coming on. And it looks like it's going to be Tom Carter going off there, Dylan?
Yeah, Tom Carter. I'm surprised there. He's had a good game today. For a little fella, it'd be about 95 kicks.
Yep.
Used to be in Eastbourne under 80s.
He did, yes. Yeah.
You stood at first receiver that didn't want it.
Yeah. So we'll see where he goes. It looks like he's going to go into the midfield with Filippo.
That's not a bad midfield combo there.
No, it's pretty good. Oh, Belgian Tuatungaloa here on the wing. He looks like he's keeps rubbing his arm. It looks like he might have hurt himself. Shoulder as well.
We just need to give our back some good ball, good platform.
So here goes Henry. Oh, the push from Marist St. Pat's nearly came up trumps. Here it is with Filippo. Cuts through! Lossie Filippo! Can he go all the way? He sure can! And Filippo strikes.
So it started from the great scrum. Filippo running at the line hard. Finney on the field as well. He's probably holding up two players. And then break a couple tackles, try time.
So 27-17, a 10-point margin for the home side. And you called it, Dylan. They needed to have a set piece where that had to be come up trumps with the backs, and it worked, didn't it?
Yeah, great scrum there. Backs some quality ball, and they're going to score every time.
Jersey 17, Meinrad Fitzimanu is coming onto the field for Marist St. Pat's. And that will be his, Dylan looks over, moves his hand, I can see. 69th game for Marist St. Pat's is Meinrad, another product of St. Pat's Town. So Stanley Solomon. This kick about 14 in from the eastern touchline. 8 out from the 22. Good distance, but unsuccessful. So it's still going to remain a 10-point margin. 10 minutes gone in the first half. 27 plays 17. And let's just have some score updates from around the grounds before kickoff starts. 34-13, Hutt Old Boys Marist ahead of Johnsonville. 23-0, Old Boys University ahead of Parramatta Plimmerton. 22-21, Wainui coming back, but trailing Tawa by 1. 3-all still between Porneki. Heavy hit, and that's a penalty on Jonathan Bailey. And referee Mickey was quick on the whistle with that one. 12-8 Upper Hutt ahead of Norths, and still 10-5, Avalon ahead of the Wellington Axemen. Well, Bailey's back on his feet. But referee Mickey was quick to blow that one up, wasn't he, Don?
I'm not sure about that one. I think it was just a big tackle, big impact, and he's just hit the ground quickly. I wouldn't say it was a no arms.
So a line out, 13 metres inside Marist St. Pat's territory.
So we just want Seth to compete here. So I think... Oh, it's our ball, sorry.
Yes. Well, they've really been using Bailey a lot at the back at line-out time, haven't they, this afternoon? They've used most of the season been using Tuifau quite a bit.
That's a good ball there. Oof.
Yeah, well, unfortunately that time, yeah, that definitely wasn't straight.
Was it the right call? Is it windy yet? Can we blame the wind?
Yeah, no.
Or the angle?
Yep. Could be the sun. We blame the sun.
Blame the sun.
They blame the sun. Yeah. So, Marist St. Pat's with the scrum. You get the sense, though, that they're sort of dominating this area, the set-piece area at the moment, Dylan?
Yes. So, we used to have a call when it was opposition ball, and especially as after a stuff-up, we would want to pay back the backs and go hard on in the scrum. We'd call it hydro. So I'd be calling hydro, and that means everyone just switch on, and we're just focusing on the scrum.
Solid platform. Connor feeds. And they look to push back, but Petone holding out. Oh, loose. The pass was too high to Iosefa Augustino.
I think he saw Big Stan coming at him.
Yeah. So another loose pass. It's gone backwards. Messy from the Catholics.
That's nice from Ridge.
Ridge up there and looking for the turnover. Loose ball. Yeah, there was definitely a hand in that one. You could see it pushing that ball backwards. So trying to be a little bit sneaky there with Petone. So Milne kicks this towards the dugout.
About 20 metres there.
Yeah, and that was good. Decent kick. Be 11 metres away from halfway. Grandstand touchline.
We just want to make sure we get up here. Make sure that Hooker has to throw a good ball to win this line out. Looks like Connor's the brains.
Well, it's been knocked on again by Marist St. Pat's, and here's Tuatanga lower, fends, still going, offloads to Tornesi. Here's Filippo, can he get it out to Villamana? Fine fends through one, and is going to be brought down roughly 10 away from the 22. Henry out to Tornesi. He appeared on the Huddy Hui 2 weeks ago, tried to offload it, it's gone backwards again, said referee Mickey.
We need to just organise. Just win this ruck.
It's another good offload there by Tuatanga Loa. Off their feet, flick, ball pass. Had to get that out of there
Take
quickly.
the carry or kick it away.
Filippo decides to see some good pastures there. It's going to bounce just inside the in goal, and they'll ground it. And it'll be a goal line dropout. So
that's all right, but we just need to settle there.
Sam Tanisi is down in back play. I think that might be from after he did that awkward offload into the tackle. Something might have happened when he did that pass.
So I think it might be Sam's 50th coming up. Would that be...
He's game 49 today, so his 50th, if he's going to be fit enough, will be McBain next week.
I'm sure he will carry on.
He's a tough character, that's for sure. He's another product of the school where you went to, Don.
Oh, Huffley High?
Yep.
But yeah, Sam, he doesn't miss many games for injury, so he would always back up when we'd have injuries. So if me or Jack would go down, this was years ago, and he'll just play through and he'll just start ticking off games, and here we are with 50, and this year he's been the main player in there.
Well, Ollie Mickey just quickly checking on his welfare, probably asking him some questions, and Ollie Mickey is happy that he hasn't suffered a head knock. Short goal line drop up, picked up by Fine. Wild pass out to Solomon. Forbes finds Filippo. Filippo to a Tunga lower. There's a nice gutter step.
Oh, that's round the head.
Here we go, Logan Henry. Solomon chips it over the top. Look at those legs go pacing after it. And it's going to be bouncing awkwardly, but picked up there by Fipulei. And they break through, but they've lost it. So Marist St. Pat's just making a few errors. Oh, this is a catch through from Rich Stud, but he's probably going to be beaten by Stanley Solomon. Solomon scores!
That is nice.
But Rich Stud is making an impressive display on his debut.
That's nice from Rich.
That is an excellent try, isn't it, Dylan?
Yeah, Rich will be happy. I think he might be in and around the Prems all year now.
Well, considering that his first game back was against Wainui roughly about 5 weeks ago, he had to get to the clearance before he was allowed to play. But you're starting to see the talent of Rich Stud. And
that's another good Petone family.
It is another good Petone family, the Studs.
Buster. Yep.
So 32-17 is the score with the conversion to come. That is starting to be a big scoreline opening up now against Marist St. Pat's. Here's a first 15 result for you. Tawa College have beaten Hutt International Boys School 38-36. That's a high scoring game there in that one. Solomon's conversion is successful. So 34 plays 17. Score updates from around the grounds. It is 34-18. Hutt Old Boys Marist ahead of Johnsonville. 30 points to no. Old Boys University at a Parramatta Plymouton. Who would have seen that scoreline coming? 29-23. Tawa ahead of Wainui. It's still 3-3 in the Jimmy Gerbich between Pōneke and Orange Rongotai. 17-8. Upper Hutt ahead of Norths. And still 10-5 between Avalon and the Wellington Axemen. So those are the scores from around the grounds, nearing the midway part of the second half.
We just had Pucky on the ground. I'm not sure if he's just faking doing his shoelaces so he can get a bigger breather. He's at 60 minutes, so he's not doing bad.
He must have studied Fetu Henry, because Fetu Henry from Oris is well known what was called the Fetu Henry stop.
He knows the tricks, yeah.
So the restart. Good contest. But Marist St. Pat's win it through Fitzamanu. And Fitzamanu drags it up into contact. Here's Krilitich, the captain. Take it into contact. This is better by Marist St. Pat's. They just need to look after the ball. Now they enter the 22. Connor looks, changes direction, gives it out to his captain. Fitzamanu tries to get round Tornesi. He's a hard man to get past. An advantage has been played now against Petone.
MSP haven't had a penalty for a while, so we'll give them one.
Barasia is on in jersey 18, and he tries to break open that Petone defence. Now they take it out to Milne. Whitman. Pass out to Augustino. Just staying in touch. And good possession play here by Marist St. Pat's. Connor with the darting run, but Mickey blows up the play, and we'll come back to the penalty infringement.
What do you do here, Brad?
Well, in the case of Marist St. Pat's, they'll just need to keep playing, and they've tapped it and decided to go for a run through Fitzamanu. Fitzamanu yet again runs into Tornesi.
Nice from Connor. Good line speed.
Ball speed stripped.
Let's play here.
And Filippo gives it out to Tuatanga Loa, who bangs this downtown. Chasing back after it is Milne.
And now bang him, Connor.
Yeah, here they go. Connor Tuaval. Oh, he's been beaten. That's a rare missed tackle by Tuaval. Plays for a turnover, but it's not coming.
Now play Logs.
It has been turned over. Henry out to Tuatanga Loa. Oh, don't know about that pass though.
He doesn't usually pass.
No.
Oh, Belgium. Probably would have scored if he held on to the ball.
Yeah. So it's going to be a scrum. 5 in from the grandstand touchline for Marist St. Pat's, and a few more substitutions happening here. Jersey 18 for Petone. Lennox Easthope is coming on. And also Essie Kelly Fuka has come onto the field. Katoa. And it looks like Sam Tornesi's afternoons are finished. It's not often that Sam comes off this early. How you doing?
Nah. So who's come on? Lennox.
Lennox Easthope, yes. Yep. Played for the Colts earlier. They had a big win, didn't they? 43 points to 5.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot closer there. Well, it looks like Pucky's playing 80.
Yep. Well, he's got a good engine, doesn't he?
I reckon around the 70-minute mark he'll fake an injury. Get the other prop back on.
So, good battle at scrum time. They fire it out to Milne. High pass out to Augustino.
Tackle.
Gets around one. Forbes has been barreled out of the way. He's a hard man to bring down. He's got plenty of pace and size.
We need line speed here. Good tackle from Connor.
And now
Ridge over the ball.
Pleading for another penalty. And
there
it's been turned over. And is it Ridge start again, Dylan? It is.
Start again.
Well, what a debut he's having.
Yeah, Buster will be happy, his father.
Yep. Wow, what a great debut, staking his claim. So, looks like Solomon might be playing nearly a full game too here as well, Dylan.
Yeah, that's handy for us.
Yep. I wonder if they'll out of the 20s will allow him to play McBain next week.
That'd be very nice. Hopefully we get Finney as well.
Yeah. Now, Villamanafina, he was signed with Southland last year, wasn't he?
Yes.
From memory. I think he's still down there.
Yeah. Got best back last year as well.
He did too. Well, they're going to have another back down there. Probably if he's makes the All Blacks, he may not play much. But I think Severush signed with Southland yesterday. Yeah.
I saw the rumours.
Yeah. So line out.
Is.
That's a better line out. Henry
Now backs.
does extremely well. Here's Villamanafina. Dragged around by Metric.
Oh.
Wasn't held. Still going. Krilitic was buttled out of the way. Out to Fuka.
Couple of hard
Good
carries
charge.
Here.
That's probably going to be a turnover. It is. Initially got his feet. Probably considered himself lucky there, Dylan, but he got the penalty.
Yeah, so Zinni McCormick penalty, that one. He'll probably blow that.
So a relieving penalty for Marist St. Pat's. They have had a lot of injuries at Marist St. Pat's. Missing some big name players. Jersey 16 is on, and for Marist St. Pat's, that is Gabriel Meredith, another product of St. Pat's Town. His father Luke is on the St. Pat's Old Boys Committee. I used to work with him at the water polo program at St. Pat's Town when I was teaching there.
Yeah.
So
back in the day.
Back in the day. So
this is speed.
And ruled not straight. Well.
Just
not sure about that one.
Let it play on.
Yeah, let it play on. It happens all the time in Super Rugby, doesn't it? So, 62 minutes gone. We're into the final quarter of this game. 34-17. just these last 5 minutes, it's just got, you know, a number of errors creeping in, but
Just a bit messy.
just a bit messy. Often happens when you go through a lot of substitutions and changes.
Oh, looks like we've got Rory on and Stan is still on the field.
Looks like
Is he at fullback?
It looks like he's in the fullback position.
I think we'll be bypassing Rory straight to Lossie.
You called it. It's gone out to Filippo. Filomena Fine. Fine cuts open, gets around. Oh, Fine loses his footing, but he wasn't held. He offloads it wildly out to Hosking.
Let's just settle here.
Just settle it down. And they're into the 22 now.
If you look at MSP, they're all looking towards the ruck.
Ridge stud offloads it.
Just a quick ruck.
That's
Should
to
be
Bailey.
gone. We need to back him behind this pod. There it is.
Loose pass, tidied up quickly by Tuatangaloa and Filippo. And Filippo is scragged by Metric into the 22.
From Pucky. Just a hard carry.
East Hope out to Tuival.
Now
And
get up and
Tuival,
clean.
aggressive and still going. 12 away from the line, centre field. Counter-rack comes through.
Not sure what's happened there.
And it's been turned over. So they lost numbers and they've given away a penalty.
I don't think the ref was sure, so he just blew a penalty.
Yep. Oh, just settles things down, doesn't it? So.
I'm only kidding, Ollie.
No, Ollie Mickey in his 10th game as a premier referee, made his debut last year. Teacher aide at Wellington College. Helps us out occasionally on Adi Sports broadcasts when he's not holding the whistle. Most of the time it's when Wellington College are playing. It's also a timekeeper as well at the stadium for the Hurricanes games alongside
nice.
myself. Both of us can't be there today. More important things to do. There we go, line out successful for Marist St. Pat's. Centre field, good charge here by Tuamanga. Former Wellington line, coming off the bench for Marist St. Pat's this afternoon. Tuival over the top and gets the turnover. And so the forwards for Petone starting to get some ball, but it's been turned over again by Marist St. Pat's. Meredith offloads it to Fitzamanu, and he's been bundled into touch.
Play on.
And it's a quick throw-in. Loose pass thrown infield to Solomon. Solomon runs, gives it out to Filippo. He sees trouble and flicks it to Tuatangaloa. Here's Villamana Fine. Fine kicks it in, looks to chase it up. Is he going to win the battle? And it's just gone over the chalk. Hard in your mouth moment there for Marist St. Pat's. But they got the line out. 5 away from their own try line.
Another smart play from Logan, just to play it on. Didn't trust the line out. He trusts his backs, and now we're on their own 5 metre line. We want to compete in this line out, try and disrupt it. Oh, we need to be ready.
Secured by Marist St. Pat's. Well taken there by
But they're going backwards.
or not. But unfortunately, they rushed up.
There's off the mark.
Ollie Mickey, though, it wasn't on the mark. Much to Connor's displeasure.
Oh, what's the time? Is it Pucky
Pucky time,
down?
is it? Yeah. He's, I think
we're playing on now, yeah?
he's playing on. Another advantage being played against Petone. Trying to get the turnover. Marist St. Pat's doing well.
Looking up.
Connor out to Milne. Looks for a fancy kick through. And he hasn't got it, but will come back for the penalty. And it's going to be a double blast to the whistle here by Ollie Mickey.
Oh, Logan Skipper.
So Logan Henry has been summoned.
Just too many penalties.
Yeah, it's just a
Quick warning.
well. Petone will be hoping they don't have a repeat of what happened when they played Johnsonville.
Yes.
They had a comfortable lead, and then with 10 minutes to go, they only had 13 left on the field.
I think that was Rory that got carded.
Yeah, I think he kicked things off, didn't he?
Yes.
So, yeah.
So let's make sure we compete here.
So Meredith finds Harrison. Well taken by Nick Harrison. Great experience. Petone wrestling in there, looking to slow this down. They have to use it now. Meredith puts the ball down onto the ground. They stretch it out to the backs. Tuamanga runs into Filippo. Oh, he's done well to brush off that tackle. Here's Josh Tuamanga. Slow coming. Rarasi.
Good tackle from Logan.
So the ball's a little bit loose at the breakdown for Marist St. Pat's, but they're still keeping possession. Good charge here by Fipalai.
Just unorganised, I think. MSP just need to find some shape.
Straw pass out to Fitsamanu, nice and flat. He's having a good run out to Alapatisoki. 11 minutes to go in the game, 34-17. Marist St. Pat's need to score next to get them back into this fight. Whitman, secured by Tuatanga. Tuatanga lower.
Now we want line speed here. Ridge will shoot up.
It's slow coming.
Over.
Going through the phases here now. Marist St. Pat's high pass out to Iosefa Augustino. He goes towards the 22, but it's been picked up by Philomena Fine, who throws a wild one back into the 22. Rory Willard with the ball.
It's a good kick. Now we need to find our D-line.
And now Marist St. Pat's have to start again. And look, you can hit the tension rising as the temperature stats rise. Big
Right
run.
over the ball.
Big collision. Loach pass out to Whitman. Halapatasoki's seen the ball. And he's got it out to Clayton.
He's tired.
He's tired. He didn't expect that ball was going to be there. Box kick into the 22. Kick ball downtown. And that's a good touch finder under pressure. It's going to be a line out for Petone pretty much just past halfway.
That was a big phase of play. We've got some tired Petone and MSP boys.
Yes, there's starting a bit of cramp and stretching starting to happen. Jersey 16, Jacob Beaumont is coming on. He's a regular for the reserves. He's replacing Ryan Emery.
He's a battler. Made his way through into the Prems. He's had a few games over the years as well.
I think this is game number 9 for him this afternoon. He's another Australian in the team, isn't he?
Yeah.
So his first act in this game for Beaumont. And it's been lost by Tuival, and so Marist St. Pat's winning the line-out battles in this game. Out to Harrison, advantage has been played against Petone. They have to be careful. They're in that dreaded last 10 minutes. It's just unstructured still for Marist St. Pat's, but they're willing to throw this ball around.
Big tackle from Logs.
Good tackle, Fitsamanu. Well, I think Alapatisoki got away with that one. And that's a penalty.
They're Lennox.
Well, Ollie Mickey is blowing a penalty towards Petone, but he's having a talk.
Oh, there's a card.
Yeah, I think actually
their penalty.
It was called in from the assistant referee, I think. Well, actually, it's going to be Lennox Easthope by the looks of it. He's been yellow carded. Well, could this turn the game? One's getting the feeling this could be another repeat of Johnsonville.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get another card. So that might change the line out.
Well, that was for offside, so they've been pinged a few times for being offside.
And Lennox is just the unlucky one to get the card.
And so the flag's up for Marist St. Pat's, the line out inside the 22. As that late afternoon sun starts to stretch across.
Looks like we're not going up.
Well, they put the ball into quarantine and they try to push it over. And there it is, you can see the ball, they lunge over, they score! And Marist St. Pat's out finally on the board, and it's Gabriel Meredith that comes up traps for the Scarlets. So that makes it 34-22.
There's still time for MSP, especially with a card. There'll be Lennox for the game, so it will be 14 on 15 for the remainder of the game.
Well, as we await the conversion, let's have a look at some of the scores heading into the final 8 minutes. 41-25, Hutt Old Boys ahead of Johnsonville. 40 points to 5, Old Boys University ahead of Parramatta Plymerton.
OB have been good this year.
They have been good this year.
They're going to be the one to watch, I think.
36-31, Tawa ahead of Wainui. It's 10-all between Pōneke and Oris. 24-13, Upper Hutt ahead of Norths. And 17-10, the Axemen ahead of Avalon.
The Axemen are making a comeback.
They're making a comeback, so... conversion looked like it was unsuccessful, so score remained 34 points to... No, it actually did go over, sorry. Apologies, folks. It's 34-24. So it's a 10-point ball game. There's 7 minutes to go. And Petone are down a player for the rest of this game.
So we still want to be playing footy here. We don't want to be winding the clock down. Let's just play in their half, keep the penalties.
Alapata Soki is down in back play. Looked like he was trying to slow down the time, much to the displeasure of the Marist St. Pat's faithful. 5 out from the 22.
Then we got 2 out.
No, he's back on his feet. Just taking a while to get there. Filippo running up.
He's playing second fullback.
Second fullback. Good tackle there by Fuka. Into 22. Marist St. Pat's been pushed back in there. Connor fires out to Fitzamanu. Good run by Fitzamanu. The big prop. Putting up the Richter scale and the pace. Oh, this is a good offload. Connor. Can Connor get him? Logan Henry. The ball's gone to the 22. Into the in goal. And Rory Willett. What's he going to do? Is he going to land it into the in goal? He does. And it's going to be a goal line dropout. Oh, that was risky, wasn't it? And Marist St. Pat's nearly came up trumps, but that was a good run there by Fitzamanu. Yeah, good run by the prop. So, game on.
Kick a deep stand.
And Sullivan kicks it straight to Grayson Whitman. And here comes the run by Josh Tuamunga. Into Bailey and Alapata Soki.
Jono's done well there.
And Filippo tries to kick it to a Tangaloa. Oh, here we go, Metric. Solomon's there. Solomon kicks it into touch.
What's happened?
And it's a penalty against Marist St. Pat's. A bit of push and shove going on.
Might have been a late tackle.
Late tackle on Solomon. And the flag is out from assistant referee Luke Cunningham.
We've got to protect our golden boys, Stan.
Well, so we'll wait to see. Will this result in further sanction? So time off has been called. Separating the teams is Ollie Mickey. So we'll wait and see what the decision is here. Deep into discussion. And of course it was quite a difficult angle to see, go off that dugout right in front of us. So obviously Luke Cunningham's got a better view of the incident than we do up here.
Yeah, I missed that one.
So it's a big discussion. This could be a massive moment in the game. So finally, the inquiry has finished and we await the verdict. Milan Krilitic has been called over along with Logan Henry.
Not sure if you see on your screen, but there's Tupou Sopuanga, another washed-up Prem player, coming to watch.
Oh, he was...
come over from over the ditch to watch Logan.
Yeah, well, who remember his antics in McBain 2 years ago? He was the one that led to the charge down to that McBain try. Lossie Filippo has been summoned here. And looks like because the Petone player came running in. So retaliation in the law book is a higher offence. But now both the captains have been spoken to.
Lossie did smart there, just start walking away.
And Sam Connor has been summoned over. It's a red card!
Oh.
Sam Connor has received a red card.
Not sure what happened there.
And so the halfback is gone. Wow. That is a massive moment in the game. Both teams down to 14. Oh, he was having a good game, Sam Connor.
Hopefully it wasn't as bad as the State of Origin red card.
Oh, gee, that was shocking, wasn't it, their State of Origin one? Oh, someone got falconed in the crowd. So, 5 minutes to go in this game. 34-24, both teams with 14 players. Phoenix Easthope receiving a yellow and Sam Connor a red.
That's good speed on the ground there.
Good line out by Petone. Willett
Nice
fires
throw.
it out to Filippo. Filippo takes it into contact. Willett sees some open pastures.
Got the
Metric's having it
angle.
chasing after it. Metric's going to get there just in time. It was a good kick angle there by
And he's
Rory
running.
Willett. Fires it in
Plenty of
field.
blue jerseys.
Plenty of blue jerseys.
Bossie's got this.
He's got it, gives it out to Belgium. Tuatanga lower, Tualonga nearly brought down.
Now let's get a hard carry in here, draw them in.
Wow, there looks like it's slow coming here for the Villagers. Henry. Oh, it's been knocked on by Fuka. Harrison kicks it down. But Mickey.
You don't blame the forwards on that one.
No, it was the pass. The pass was too low. There'll be discussions after the game on that one, that's for sure, between halfback and prop. Well, from our resident referee, Zinny McCormick, he saw it better on TV. He said it was around the neck.
Is he still popping up?
Yeah, no, he's still giving us plenty of advice. He would be our TMO, probably.
So was that the red card?
That was the red card,
gotcha.
yes. So another reset at scrum time. Less than 3 minutes to go. Still a 10-point ball game, 34-24. The game really, though, Dylan, that has been high scoring, but both sides making a lot of errors, aren't they?
Yes. And yeah, Petone, I think Petone have been the better team, obviously on the scoreboard, but they have looked better as well. But yeah, a few work-ons for Tuesday, which isn't a bad thing with McBain next week.
Yep.
But in saying that, Petone have been great this year, and you know they've dropped a couple of games, early on. I think they're going to be a shot for the title this year. As much as I don't want to see them get it.
Well, and
I
a
want to see
penalty
them get
against
it.
Marist St. Pat's at scrum time. Well, they've dominated this area. Gabriel Meredith is pleading his case to referee Mickey. And a shot at goal has been called. Well, with the little time left, it's probably a good decision, Dylan, considering
Yeah,
it's 10 points margin.
waste a bit of time. Push it past 12 points, 13 points.
Well, Solomon, this kick is 15 in from the grandstand touchline. It'll be 15 away from the 22 northern end.
Do you want to make a bet, Brad? $5 he gets it.
Yeah, $5 off. We'll take that, won't we?
So that's
yeah.
a beer at the rugby club.
There will be a beer at the rugby club, that's for sure. And of course, it's just announced on the speakers here. This is Stanley's last game before he goes into camp with the under-20, so he won't be available for McBain.
And she's a beauty.
It's a beauty. Well, someone shout at the club rooms after this. So.
I like my heinies, mate.
37-24. The scoreboard clock here at the ground has a minute to go.
Looks like Logan's coming off.
Well, good work by Logan
Bit of a
Henry.
clap.
Bit of a clap. Well done, and he'll be replaced by Emery McGill. 100 games for Logan Henry, a fine achievement. And there'll be some good celebrations in the clubhouse afterwards with friends and family. He's had the pleasure of playing with his two other brothers, Mason and Taylor, as well. A few occasions. Mason, of course, started the season. I think he's out with injury, isn't he, Dylan?
Yeah, I think he's done his knee.
Yeah.
And you'd have to say Logan's a better Henry of them all. Apart from Wiki, I'd say Wiki's number one.
Yes.
The dad.
Well, he's well known for being a good masseuse and taper, isn't he?
Yes.
Yep.
Got a bit of humour.
Yep.
And Taylor's out at the moment. He had a crash on a quad bike or something.
Oh, jeez.
Cut up his arm.
Yep.
It's a good wound. If you see him, you can check it out.
Oh, jeez. It's anything like Teddy Hearn's wound in round 1. His leg opened up. Well, it's a bit of helter-skelter, messy ball here at the moment. Marist St. Pat's with possession of the ball. Look to fire it out into their backs. Oh dear, that's a high tackle. And referee Mickey, I think he's just going to say it's just one of those seatbelt ones. Milan Krilitic decides to run it. He's got plenty of energy left. Is the skipper for Marist St. Pat's. Offload, that's a good offload.
Willie over the ball.
Well, nearly had his footing, but lost it. An advantage has been played against him now. Can Marist St. Pat's score to get some pride on the score sheet? They're just outside the 22. Centre field with Milne. Looks for the pass. Offloads it on the ground. Out to Josh Tuamanga. Inside the 22 now. There's a Marist, it looks like it's Milne down in back plate.
Just tap and go.
Yep. And here's the referee Mickey coming back just outside the 22. Well, time's up on the board, but we've still got time to play. And Marist St. Pat's, they're going to kick to the corner.
You think they're looking to get the bonus point?
Oh, I think they need it in the scheme of the competition. They're coming 7th on the table here. Double blast of the whistle. And Lennox Easthope is actually going to come back onto the field. So we thought he wouldn't come back, but because we're going into referee's time. Yeah.
A quick 10 minutes.
Yeah. So Marist St. Pat's, if they can get a try here, they get that bonus point. It gives them gives at least a point from this game. Sitting 7th on the table, and that position's between 5 and 10. It's so tight there at the moment, and they can get tries from here, and they've already done that this afternoon. There's Gabriel Meredith, got to get a second.
Oh.
He rolls, it's loose, it comes out to the back line, and there is the try. And Marist St. Pat's have scored through Iosefo Augustino. That makes it 37-29 with the conversion to come.
MSP will be happy there. Stole the bonus point last play of the game.
Well, they will be happy. They won last year's fixture in the Swindale Shield, 23 points to 20. And unfortunately, they won't be able to take home the Bill Elvy Cup this afternoon. And so, what has been a game that has been played at Helter Skelter results in full time here, and the Villagers continue winning here at the Rec. The final score 37-31. Your thoughts on the game, Dylan?
Yeah, Petone will be happy. Fridge and Khan will be happy. Tuesday, next week's a whole different week, so I think straight from that win, their mind is going to shift straight away into next week. I'll enjoy a few beers with Logan because he deserves it. Logan might have a few too many beers, but that's all right. And I think next week's a whole nother mission to win that one.
Well, it is. It's a week of
probably the most important.
It's the most important. It's the week of celebration, in particular. There's a big build-up to this game. Particular, many would say the more important one's the golf day on the Friday, eh, Dylan? But,
Which for Tony, I think won last year.
Yeah. So a big week next week. McBain Shield, the Hutt Valley, that's when the real rivalries come out. But here today, the home side have won 37 points to 31 over Marist St. Pat's. Many thanks to Dylan Williamson joining us in the broadcast. Excellent work for your first time in the commentary box, Dylan. We'll have to have you back again sometime soon.
Yeah, I was a bit nervous.
Yeah, and also to Dan Hicks, our cameraman, doing a sterling job. I'm Brad Hudson. Ciao for now.